They're not going to tell you anything about changing the exchange rate. They can't. It's a classified event. They can't due to insider trading laws. They can't give you anything about adjusting or increasing the exchange rate. They can talk about devaluing but not increasing the value. So they're not. You are watching Khan Baba, today December 3rd evening. Will the Iraqi citizens get the same revalued rate as those in the US? No, the Iraqi citizens are going to be at 1, possibly 1.15. The man who wants to make Iraq great again didn't mention one single word about currency, new notes, changing monetary policy, or a revaluation of their currency. In the news, much discussed, Newsweek publication entitled, "The Man Who Wants to Make Iraq Great Again." It simply is not on the radar and is not a supported facet of the Iraqi revival. Their current currency and denominations are functioning perfectly well, as are so many other dysfunctional currencies around the world. UN Security Council holds meeting on situation of Iraq. This came out late last night. They are talking about the UNAMI mission in Iraq. They are having a meeting today, presently, right now in New York. They are discussing finishing, closing and removing the United Nations presence in Iraq. This is another one of those things that I was told, when complete, when we get paid, we leave. This was an item on the checklist that they are checking off. Banking progress is moving fast. 20 Iraqi banks now deal directly with international banks. That's up from only 3 banks 2 years ago. Over 80 new digital bank licenses are processed right now. The central bank postpones the requirement for prior customs declarations until 2026 and exempts 4 goods from the decision. The Central Bank of Iraq has postponed the requirement for companies wishing to purchase US dollars for importing goods until January 2026. This postponement comes after the procedure was initially scheduled to take effect on Monday, December 1, 2025. The central bank directed the suspension of the prior declaration requirement until January 1, 2026, while maintaining its mandatory nature, effective December 1, for the import of gold and jewelry, mobile phones, cars, and refrigeration equipment. You got to understand the powers that be, especially within the coordinated framework owned banks. Devaluing their currency allows them to do illegal crap, funneling money to Iran, selling their money in exchange centers. That's why for a little while there, Iraq had a liquidity issue. They couldn't cash any checks, especially for the employees, because 90% of their money was out of Iraq, which is not good. So what ends up happening is you have to print more money. When you print more money, it devalues your money. I constantly say nowadays that we are in control of your monetary reform in Iraq. You're about to see the evidence of what I've been saying for so long. That's why we're coming to Iraq, to deal with these 3 issues, political, military and financial, face to face. 1. Get Iranian influence out of your country. 2. Allow our troops to move freely. 3. 2. Release the new exchange rate on the date that has been agreed upon. Rumor is the HCL was passed. Hope is true. It was always told to me that once HCL was passed, we are days away from the RV. Fully and completely passed, not just pieces of it. We are close to that point right now. I know that they have green lights that have to be turned on, and I believe we have the green light. We got the green light. Iraq has the green light, and I think our treasury has given the green light. I think our military president Trump commander-in-chief will be up to him to give the go on this thing. Have a great day, take care and goodbye.